We're live! We're live! We're live! Good morning, welcome. Welcome to the studio, the year of the studio. And this is the studio, and this is me. I'm Nicholas Barnett, your host and stuff or whatever. And I'm just turning on the lights, which we got a thunderstorm going, so we almost didn't get to have any lights. Oh my goodness, everybody's here. Mom says howdy. Corinne says hello. Now we can begin. Now it can start. Carolee says hi, Nick. Hello, everybody. Hello to each other as well. I'm so glad you guys are here. I am. If you weren't here, I was thinking about it, and because the day of the week and the time changes almost every week, and because we decide, I announce what it's going to be at the end of each video, you really have to participate in these consistently in order to be here for these, it seems like, which I think is probably a good feature and a good idea and stuff. This is actually a little bit too strong without that blocker. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I'm a little less blown out with the bright light on me. Not a whole lot of updates in terms of the actual space itself. Although we did get to do a little bit of cleaning. A little bit of cleaning in here. But for the most part, it's all the same. Which is that it's full and it's dirty. Yeah, and there's more stuff coming all the time, it seems like still. So, but this week we did make a little bit of progress. It is slightly better than last week. At least in terms of walking space. And we got some things that we were able to move out of the living room into here, which was good. Yeah. So that's just about that. In terms of life updates, how my life has been going, I still work for Roots Garden Center, and we're still doing our thing, planting trees and gardens and rocks and whatever else people need planted. And then, yeah. Erica's doing well at her work. We're getting ready for a trip. We're going up to Michigan for Grandma's memorial and also our second reception, bonus reception, wedding reception. So, yeah, it should be really fun. I have taken down the tent now. The tent is no longer in our backyard. I meant to send pictures to people, but I haven't done it yet. I have the pictures. I took the pictures, but I haven't sent them yet because I don't have a good reason. But, and then, yeah, let's see here. What else is going on? Yeah. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Yeah, we might as well get right into the activity. Man, I feel like, is it just me or am I going really low energy so far? I feel like I'm low energy, Nick. I'm pretty spent from today. Today was a long day of work and I didn't get to have lunch break, which I usually get to have. So, but I don't always. But I have. Here's something new and exciting. I got like $10 earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds, and I've never had Bluetooth earbuds. And it's a game changer because while I work, I can listen to podcasts. And I have enjoyed that immensely the past 2 days. 3 days. We also went to banquet, like a high school banquet or whatever. Academy banquet. As I don't know, we just got invited, so we went. And it was fun. It was a little weird to go to a banquet as an adult. It's a very different experience. A lot less nerve-wracking. A lot less awkward than banquets were. And I think I had a little bit more fun. Yeah. Might have been that my date was awesome, but not saying my other dates. I'm sure they were great. But FYI, possible last-minute changes for Memorial Nick. Call me after we're done. Okay, Mom. Nice. Yeah, and we also have a storm, which is awesome. I love storms. And I missed storms so much on the West Coast. Oh my goodness. I miss them almost all the time. I miss them. Every time a storm came in, I always hoped it was more violent, or worse. It's just the storms out on the West Coast are just, they're not storms. They're weak. They're super weak. And it's so nice to be back in Texas where they have real storms with real weather. So we're expecting, or Burleson, where I work, was expecting baseball-sized hail tonight. So, oh, what was your nice for? She says my nice was not for that comment, and I said, what was your nice? What? Well, then, what was your nice for? Which thing were you responding to? I do not know. But either way, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are here. I'm glad all your friends are here eventually. I don't know. The $10 earbuds, yes. Yeah, so I've been listening to a whole bunch of podcasts now. I was listening to them some, but it was always like in my phone, in my pocket. And it's like, you don't really hear it very well. And like, it's obnoxious if other people around you don't want to have it going. Whereas this, I could just do my work. And yeah, anyway, I love it. 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 Huzzah! Wah. There it is, folks. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Here, watch this. Let's get to work. So it looks like right now. That's how far on there it is. Let's pull it off a little bit. I shouldn't say a little bit. Let's pull it off. So I think we've got it tight enough for the end of it. We're just gonna get it a little tighter for the. If I have to slip away, I'll be back. By that I mean if the electricity goes out again, because it went out just before this. I'll do a video next week. Look forward to updates. All right. Looks like we still need to take a little bit more material up here off. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do and stuff. Little curls. That's all we're doing. It's satisfying though when you're just taking a little bit off the time. Kind of slows down the work. You just kind of get into a rhythm. Just enjoy it. But we don't need to take any more off of the end itself. So, yeah. It's been really good. I love married life more and more all the time. Being married is the best. It turns out, super good idea. or at least in my case. Corinne says she also likes being married. Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty stinking cool. I've been thinking lately about how I need to focus more on writing. If I'm really gonna pursue that as a career, I really need to pursue it as much as you pursue a career. You know, I need to put a lot more effort into it and do a lot more of it. And this week, one of the youth kids from church or whatever, he found one of my YouTube channels. He's big into media and making YouTube videos. He loves making videos for people. He currently has a job, you know, running some of the video stuff for a local theme park. And he found one of my YouTube channels and reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I could make your videos much better because I've only done season 1." And he was like, "You know, I could help you make season 2 much better than season 1." So I'm pretty excited about that. I got that in the back of my mind. So that's what I'm thinking about. That might be a big project here in the next month or so. And it'd be really nice to have higher quality videos for my various YouTube viewers, and that'd be good. Honestly, you guys deserve better quality. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully, working together with him. What I might do is do it during the summer with him. Kind of take it on as a summer project with me and him. And yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Anyway, but the reality is, summer's not all that far away. Summer's only like 5 weeks away. Yeah, in terms of school, you know, him getting out of school. Because right now, I mean, I don't want. He's got a million things on his plate he's always working on, just like I do. But I don't necessarily want to just create another project that's gonna be hard on his time, take up a bunch of his time. I'd rather it be something, an enjoyable project that we get to work on together that isn't, you know, isn't rushed. I just don't want it to be rushed. Part of that might be the artist in me, but I really just don't want it to be rushed. Who would be calling me at this ungodly hour of the night? Don't they know I'm on a live stream? Jeepers. But yeah, so I might have a pretty busy summer if I do that. Making season 2, which would be pretty fun. One of the big challenges of it for me is going to be finding places that inspire in the same way, like, yeah, because that's part of the premise, is that it's, you know, reading things that are inspirational places, you know. So, you know, there's a little bit of that to it, and we'll see how that goes. But if I can really find some wilderness out here in Texas, we shall see. Mom says she's heading out. She also says she'll be back. So, no worries, Mom. Do what you gotta do. So that'd be cool. Getting that back up and running. I'm excited about that. Or at least the prospect of it, even if it doesn't end up happening. It's got me thinking about it, at least, which is good. Probably. And I still don't know of anybody that's doing a channel quite like that, so I think the niche is still available if I can just figure out how to fill it correctly. You know? Because it's not just that you need to find a niche when you're making YouTube videos. You also need to fulfill that niche effectively, which I have done before. I did that one with the YouTube videos about Wasteland Weekend that were kind of a vlog style. There was not a whole lot of material like that at all, hardly. And so it really gives people a sense of immersion. Well, it's an immersion event, so that's exactly the type of video that makes the most sense for that type of situation. And since then, I still haven't seen very many YouTube videos that fill that niche, but I'm sure there are. I just haven't come across them anymore. There was one lady that's still making videos who she kind of is the one that gave me the idea to do those vlog style videos at Wasteland, because she had done some vlog style videos at Wasteland. I don't think she fit the niche quite as well as I did, though, just for whatever reason, you know, there's a million possible reasons. It's hard to know what people want. Well, you know, we're getting. There we go, that's pretty far. It's actually, this may not make any sense, or I may not make any sense in saying this, but it actually goes on a little bit too easy right now. I think I might have taken a little too much off in some spots. So I'm just going to focus on this ridge. went to a nice park for. Karen says, I missed what the niche is. Someone fill me in. Which niche? The niche for the new YouTube, or the new YouTube, or the niche for the Wasteland videos? The niche for the Wasteland videos was like vlog style videos, like experiential videos of Wasteland Weekend. The new one, the new channel, is mostly revolves around reading. Have you seen my new channel? Or I shouldn't say new channel. It's the newest of the channels, but I haven't done anything with it in over a year or more. But it only has the first season. But it's me reading the Bible in beautiful places. So inspirational words in inspirational places. So was kind of the idea behind it. I wanted to, with the Wasteland videos, I really created an experience in those YouTube videos, and I wanted to. This channel is also meant to create an experience, but it's a very different type of experience. Obviously, it's more of a meditative type of experience, where you can listen to the birds chirping in the background while also getting to listen to scripture. So that was kind of the idea. Originally, the idea was to preach sermons from every chapter of the Bible, but now the goal is just to read each chapter of the Bible. Because really, I think we have plenty of sermons. There's gobs of guys making sermons. There's gobs of pastors making sermons every single week. But what we don't do is we don't take time to celebrate and meditate on the words themselves in Scripture and the Bible itself. I think doesn't get enough love. So sometimes we get too focused on the thing, our own selves and our own things we want to say about Scripture, that we really forget to appreciate the Scripture itself. So that's what that channel is. That's what that ministry is all about. It's kind of getting back to the roots of gratitude when it comes to how we treat our Scripture. What is the deal? But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm also excited to be working with somebody that's young and fresh and much smarter than me when it comes to media. So it'll be really cool to it'll be basically the first time that my YouTube videos will have been made by a team instead of just by me. So, which I think will be nice. It's always been just me. Well, me and whatever handful of patrons I have at the time, So obviously I owe a lot to them and their encouragement. Even if it's only $1, it's so encouraging to know that there are people that believe in it and what I'm doing and all that. So honestly, I think the lower the tier in Patreon, the more emotional effect it has for me. So I really appreciate those patrons. Oh man. Let me just show you guys how close we are. Here, just a little ways away still. I'm thinking, looks to me like we're, based on how easy it is for me to slide it in and out, this is more than narrow enough. It might even be too narrow. Gotta go pick up the kid up from dance class. See you this weekend. Sounds good. So I need to take this down, but I still need to take the shoulder down a little bit. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So I'm gonna get out a pencil, kind of draw a line of what I think is probably how far we need to go. All right, that's the plan. We're gonna try and take that much of the shoulder off. See that? She says it looks good. Awesome. That's what we're going for. It's gonna look good. Oh, this light is about to fall off the table. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Probably not super exciting right now. I feel like I'm very, very concentrated. All of a sudden. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should put music on in the future. Just in the background, have some music playing. Music is so good for the soul. This knife stays so sharp so easily. I love that about it. Since I've started this project, I have not sharpened this knife at all. And yet, it cuts just as clean as it did when I started the project. There's no functional difference. It just retains its edge so well. And I've gotten so much practice with what do you want to call it? Draw knifing with this blade now. I've got quite a few hours now out of this project. And I'll get quite a few more, don't get me wrong. There's a lot more left to do. We're still a long way from being done, folks. Still got plenty more to do. Because you see all this, we still gotta make all that smooth. You gotta make it look pretty. Little at a time. Part of it too is that I'm getting to use this knife in a way that I feel like, not very many other people are using it. I mean, I'm doing relatively fine woodworking with a knife that is not designed for that. And I doubt there's very many people that bought it thinking, oh yeah, that's what I'll use it for. I'll make a boat. I'm not making a boat. So you get my point. There's something special about using things in ways they weren't intended to, but they do well. And the reality is, in life and death bushcraft scenario, which is exceptionally rare in modern times, you could theoretically need to do something like this, and you'd want to already be practiced at it, right? I mean, if God forbid I had to build a house, this was the only tool I had to do it, I'd be mighty happy to have practiced with it first. So, and there's plenty of people that have really cool tools that they don't actually ever get to use, especially when it comes to knives. I mean, I feel like most of the really cool knives that people have, they don't really ever put them to use hardly. Yeah. I think that's part of the thing that people sometimes don't understand about artists is like just the time, the sheer amount of time that goes into making something beautiful, you know. Like, it's easy to forget that to make something as beautiful as what I'm envisioning this will be, it just takes a lot of time. And not just like the time on that one project, but also the time to learn that skill well enough to be able to do it in the first place, you know. It's like how often we undersell that time that gets spent in order to make things beautiful. I think it's the same way about everything. Like we always underestimate how much time it takes to sculpt a beautiful personality or a beautiful character or a beautiful body or a beautiful face. Like all these things take a lot of time and effort and energy and yeah. These kind of things don't just happen by accident. People cultivate their entire lives around, you know, achieving beauty in one way or another, you know. In this case it's just some woodworking, but I think it's a deeper metaphor for people. People are like trees. And a tree that doesn't get well watered or that doesn't produce good fruit, and it just doesn't end up getting to be as beautiful. But a tree that's planted in a thoughtful position and has everything it needs and gets trimmed when it needs to be trimmed so that it doesn't waste energy on what doesn't need to be there. It's like, oh, the more efficient that tree's life is, the more beautiful it becomes. And it's the same way with people. The more efficient we get, you know, the more beautiful our lives are. And a lot of that can be attributed to relationships. You know, it's only by fostering beautiful relationships that you get to build them and have them and live a beautiful life built out of them. beautiful relationships don't happen by accident. They happen because they are fostered. Because we take good care of those relationships and those people. It's the same way with this simple piece of wood. This simple piece of wood, in some ways, was beautiful from the start. But the level of beauty it's capable of is only after a lot of time and work and love and energy has been put into this thing that will eventually make it the most beautiful version of itself that it ever has been. And not everything about this that is beautiful will be things you can see. There will be aspects of this that are beautiful that you can't see. Just like people, There's plenty of aspects of people that are beautiful. They're totally not visible, They're totally within a person, It's looking like it might be nearing that time of the video where I stop rambling about beauty and I stop rambling about beauty and gratitude and thankfulness, and I start actually showing some gratitude and thankfulness by thanking my patrons, and then making arrangements for the next video, and inviting you to join me for the next video. All of these things that lead to more of this. Do a quick one last fitting for the video. And then we'll do a thumbnail. Oh my goodness, that's so close. We really just need like another half an inch further on, which is what we're going to get. That's kind of what it's going to look like. At least that's the plan. Let's see how well it works. All right. Do something great for the thumbnail. That doesn't look very good. Heyo. All right. So here we are. So here we are, and we are gonna call it out next week. Same time, same place on Tuesday again, I think. Yeah, so Tuesday, 6:06. I look forward to seeing you all back here. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everybody that supports. Thank you to all my viewers. There's a lot of you that watch these videos even after they were live, and I see all the thumbs up and everything. I appreciate the support. Thank you all. look forward to the many more projects that are coming. Yeah, let's do it. Get it done. Yeah, awesome. I love you all.